Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Devina Pitasari. I would like presentation about operation strategy formulation. Definition: operation strategy formulation. Strategy formulation is the process of determining and establishing the goals, mission, and objective of an organization and identifying the appropriate and best courses or plans of action among all available alternative strategies to achieve them. The main reason that the strategy formulation is also referred to at times as strategic planning is because they basically follow the same concept. Through strategic planning, management is able to evaluate its resources and determine the best way to maximize the company return on investment (ROI). The output, the strategy plan, will serve as the framework or guide for the member of the organization in carrying out the respective roles. This aspect of strategy formulation has the following component. Growth strategy. This component is concerned with the direction that the business is taking. Portfolio strategy. This aspect is all about taking stock of the organization operational structure. Parenting strategy. The main point of concern here is the allocation of resources and capabilities across the line of business of the organization. Step for an effective and winning strategy formulation. 1. Define the organization and its environment. Target market. This is the domain that the business hopes to dominate, so there is a need for the organization to clearly identify and define the particular group that it will target. Customer. They are the end user of the product and service that the company offers. Offerings. These are the product or service that you are selling to the customer. Adaptation to change and challenge. Business environments are, at best, unstable in the sense that change is unexpected and even anticipated. 2. Define the strategic mission. A strong strategic mission shall have all, if not most, of the following: an indication of a long-range perspective. The business is looking at the long term, not just 1, 3, or 5 years down the road. It has to be clear on that front. Core value of the organization. The mission must include the values that are upper and highly estimated by the organization. These values will largely dictate how you are going to go about the process of achieving the goals of the organization. Nature of business. Briefly, include a description of the core activities or main line of business of the organization. Is it in commercial retail, healthcare service, or automobile manufacturing? Current position of the organization in the market. Is the organization currently holding the leader position in the market? Are there special characteristics or features that clearly distinguish the organization from the rest? They should also be not in the strategic mission. Vision of the organization. This is a statement of what and where the organization wants to be in the future on its own and the market. 3. Define and set the strategy objective. When setting strategy objective, keep the following in mind. They should be specific and easy to understand by everyone, especially the member of the organization. They should be aligned with the strategy mission of the organization. They should be communicated to all employees and other members of the organization, and every effort must be made to ensure that they fully understand the objective, as well as their individual and collective role in achieving these targets. 4. Define the competitive strategy. There are 3 factors at play when determining the competitive strategy of the organization. 1. The industry that the organization belongs to, market size, market growth trends, competition, movement in and out of the market, threat to the industry. 2. The competitive position of the organization. 3. The strength and weakness of the organization. 4. Implementation of strategy. Organizations might have come up with very good strategies, but they will be completely wasted and will benefit no one unless they are implemented. Identify the tactics or methods that will be used in the implementation of the consent strategy. As the implementation moves forward, management may spot some methods or tactics that are not working, or they may realize that another tactic might work better. In that case, the corresponding adjustment may be made. At this point, it is possible that the company was able to come up with several strategies. However, as much as they want to implement all the strategy, that is not just possible. Review or the strategy will help the strategy management team to prioritize the strategy and identify which one to implement. 6. Evaluate progress and effectiveness. Feedback plays a very important role in the evaluation stage, providing the strategists with insight on how the implemented strategies are faring. It takes a lot of smart determination and hard work to make a business success, beat the competitors, and have the upper hand in the competitive arena within the marketplace. A great part of this rides on the strategy and how they are implemented, but never forget that it all starts with strategy. In order to have an effective strategy, make sure that they are in line with the overall organizational goals. Okay, thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.